Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you should definitely subscribe. I upload every other day and I would love to have you as a part of my channel. If you do happen to be new, my name's Allie. I upload college, lifestyle, Liberty videos because I go to Liberty University. This video is more of a general college video, not necessarily just a specific Liberty video. Today we're going to be talking about move-in, which is so exciting. If you're a freshman watching this video, like, I'm so excited for you. I can't even tell you because like, I love college, honestly. And whenever I was in 8th grade, I started looking at colleges, and I can show you because I have a board on Pinterest that like I've been pinning to since I was in 8th grade. And at that point it said college 5 years. So I've been planning college for 5 years. So freshman year was really exciting for me. It was a great year. I had so much fun, but you know, sophomore year is gonna be great. But at the same time, sophomore year comes with a lot less stress because it's like, you know, you are gonna have new classes and maybe like harder classes, but I know what I'm getting myself into, you know what I mean? So, like, there are some unknowns, but I basically know, like, I know who my roommate is. She's one of my best friends. I know who my friend group is and who I want to be friends with next year, in addition to like making new friends. I know about the school, I know where to go, like I know pretty much everything, but freshman year comes with a lot of uncertainty, so I'm trying to smooth out as many bumpy roads as I possibly can for you guys because I don't want you guys to be stressed out, because it's not stressful, it's an unknown, and it's like you're not going to know until you get there. But I'm going to help give some clarity for people that are a little bit nervous about stuff like that. So today we're going to be talking about move-in, and I have 6 tips for you guys on move-in day. And just like I did one on freshman welcome week, but this is specifically for move-in day and what to expect and kind of how to do it in a way that is going to be the easiest for you emotionally and physically. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so most of you guys are probably going to do this anyways, and if it may be too late to change it if you're not already, but I would suggest driving down the day before, spending the night there like in a hotel or something, and then moving in the next day rather than driving down that day and moving in. I think that it takes a lot of stress off of you, and it goes into the next step I'm going to say, but it does bring a lot of stress off you whenever you drive down that day, and like that's the only thing you do that day. It's like, all right, the only thing we have to accomplish is driving down that day, and then the next day conquer the next task of the next day, which is moving in. But you don't have to stress about it. You don't have to stress about everything all in one day and like packing everything into the car and like all that stuff. So I moved in on a Thursday, I'm pretty sure. Like, this gets all blurry in my head. Actually, I think I drove down on a Tuesday, moved in on Wednesday. So me and my mom are the only two that went. Liberty is 4.5 hours away from me, so we packed up, drove on Tuesday. We stayed in a hotel downtown and then woke up, went to Chick-fil-A, and then moved everything in. So it went super smoothly, but I think a lot of it's because we didn't have to stress about everything all in one day. It was kind of just like drive down, move in the next day. So I don't know, I just feel like it takes a lot of stress off. It took a lot of stress off of me not doing everything all in one day. Try to get an earlier move-in time so it won't be as hectic. So I moved in at 8 in the morning, I think, or maybe it was 9. And so since I drove down the day before, I could do an earlier move-in time, and then it was less hectic because there was less people there. So it was just very calm and like a very chill, like people brought my stuff in. You also have the rest of the day after you move your stuff in to like organize stuff, go to the grocery store, go get more stuff that you didn't think that you need. This is another one for like the move-in process and like during the point whenever you're moving stuff in. But try to move all your stuff up at once and then organize rather than taking multiple trips throughout the day. So rather than having your car like parked near where you're moving in and like kind of doing multiple trips throughout the day and like taking some in and then organizing it and then taking some else and organizing it, it would be a lot easier to just, and I think that at most colleges people help move you in, but this actually really helped me because even though it seems kind of hectic to have like people move all your stuff in all at once and like it all just be sitting there and just like a bunch of stuff, it really helps because once you have all your stuff up there, then you move it in like a little bit at a time, and then after you're done with that, you're done, and then you have the whole rest of the day to like explore your campus and go walk out your classes, meet new friends, go do stuff with your new friends. Like, you have just the whole rest of the day rather than it being an all-day process. So I would just say just take all of it up at one time and then move it all in, and I think that that would be less stressful for you guys. You guys have probably heard this from a lot of different people, but keep your door open whenever you're moving stuff in, because me and Michaela met our friend Lily because she was moving her stuff in and she had her door open, and that is the reason why we're friends with her. So, because I don't think we would have met her if she hadn't been like moving her stuff in and like all that stuff. So I would definitely say keep your door open. People that are really extroverted can pass your door and be like, hey, like, nice to meet you, I live down the hall, blah blah blah. So it's like an opportunity for you to meet your hallmates. So yeah, you probably heard that a billion times, but definitely keep your door open when you're moving in, and always pretty much keep your door open, because that's the easiest way to make friends in college. So saying goodbye to your parents can be really, really hard. Honestly, if I could tell you, I don't know if your parents would be okay with this, because I don't know how you guys are, but I only went down and moved in with my mom. My dad and my brother and my cousin didn't come with me because I knew that was going to be harder, and my dad had to work, and Aaron and Kane both had to start school the next day anyways. So I think that it would be a lot, like, it was super easy for me, even though it was hard saying goodbye to my mom. We kind of made it just as casual as possible. This is my tip, is just to make it as short and sweet as possible. Just say, oh, see you in a few weeks, like, because you'll see them at fall break, or like if you drive down to see them, just like say, you know, love you, bye, see you in a few weeks. Even if you want to do a long, like, dramatic goodbye, don't do it, because it'll make it so much harder. And all my friends that their parents stayed multiple days after they moved in, it was harder for them to say goodbye because they were kind of like dreading that goodbye. And I think it's just easier if that day, as soon as you move in, your parents leave. Or even if it's just one parent. I think it'd be a lot easier if it was just one parent. It's like a lot easier of a goodbye, because then you're just like, bye mom, see you in a few weeks, and rather than like having to dramatically hug every person in your family. So that's just what I would suggest. Make it as casual as possible, as little dramatics as you possibly can. I think that it makes it easier for you to emotionally get over that, because I know it is always going to be hard to say goodbye to your parents, and that's probably the longest you're gonna have to go without seeing them. But I promise, if you make it like a casual see you in a few weeks thing, it's not as hard. And then last but not least, to get over the goodbye quickly, you're gonna get homesick at some points in college, but that day, you don't want that to hold you back from making friends or like exploring the college that you're at. Like, that's so exciting, and you don't want that, like, that goodbye and that homesickness to hold you back from living your life at college. So I would say that day specifically, keep yourself busy. And what I did is, like, I went out to meals with people, I walked around campus, I walked out my classes, like, I just kept myself busy all day. And that's also going to help you in the making friends department, and kind of like, because whenever you're keeping yourself busy to distract yourself from like being sad about that goodbye, you're gonna make friends along the way. And then the more friends that you make and the more people that you surround yourself with, the less you're gonna think about being sad about missing your parents or all that stuff. So I hope that this is helpful. Moving in, it seems like a really stressful thing, and it seems like it's gonna be like really emotional and stuff, but it doesn't have to be unless you make it that way. And I am a very emotional person, but I don't think I cried that whole day. It's just so exciting. Just don't focus on the sadness of it more so than the excitement of it, and just how exciting it is. You're gonna be in a new place for 4 years, you're meeting all new friends, taking all new classes. It's just so exciting, the whole move-in process, and you don't want that to be taken away because you're emotional about it. You can be emotional about it, but I would just say don't focus on that as much as the excitement of it. So I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.